This film is co-directed with João Pedro Rodrigues, which is actually arriving as we speak. So perhaps he was the main reason to go to Macau, because he lived there because his father worked in the Navy. So he was always telling me stories about his childhood times, but they were. He had an image of Macau that was seen through the eyes of a child. So it was quite a fictitious image of that city. And myself, I had never been to Macau. And João Ruiz, he worked as an art director in my previous films, and we co-directed some shorts that are kind of Asian themed. So it made sense for us to co-direct this film, because I also do films by myself, and it doesn't mean that now we are going to start co-directing films. The film started as a documentary, and it evolved while we were there, because we were there for 6 months on total, not just once. We were 3 times there during the last 3 years, and it evolved while we were there, and also during the editing process. It changed and it became something. It was as if the city was talking to us and telling us in which direction to go. It was made with a very, very small crew. It was both of us and a sound recordist and an assistant, and sometimes we had a translator to help us. Because in Macau, even though it's Portuguese is still one of the official languages of the city. Almost anybody speaks Portuguese. It's quite a labyrinthic city. We were taking different routes, and we arrived in places that sometimes were more interesting to us than the actual places that we were going to shoot, that we were supposed to shoot. In my previous films, I think they deal a lot with the animality or instinct in the characters and in people, and in humans. And so whenever we saw animals, I was all the time shooting them, not knowing really where will they end up. But of course, Chris Marker is someone. When you're playing with time and space, as we did, it's hard not to think about Chris Marker. And there was also, while we were there, Jane Russell, who is the star of Macau, her and Mitchell died. And we knew about her death through the papers, like Portuguese papers that still exist in Macau. And for us, that was kind of a coincidence that made sense, and as it was also taking us and telling us which direction to go.